Hey guys, welcome to Awesome Toy Box. I'm your host T-Roy. How you guys doing today? So today we're going to finally go through that box, but there is a little asterisk on this. My wife, as awesome as she is, she tried to help me do some organizing, and she didn't realize that this box had been set aside. And I had some comics I hadn't. She's like, "Have this box been gone through yet?" I was like, "Oh, I have not organized it yet." So she's like, "How about this other stuff?" I said, "No, I've not organized that either." So she combined it all in one box. So you might see some stuff you've already seen today. So let's just get into it. We'll show you all I got here. We need to go ahead and lift this up in the air a little bit. Oh, that's too much. There we go.
Live from CBS Sports HQ.
Geico can help when you get a flat tire.
Okay, there we go, guys. So hopefully, you probably didn't see that. I'll probably edit that out. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started with this. But this right here, we have Horror Tales from 1970. It's like a magazine. Pretty cool. I think it's weird the way she looks all like really well done, and then the monsters kind of look very cartoonish. Goes all the way to the very last page, so it's pretty cool. And when you have Howard the Duck number 8, I got that for $4. It's marked as is, which makes no sense because I went through it. There's nothing wrong with it. Normally, if you see as is, there's always something wrong with it. Here we have the Black Panther, and basically if you see the tag, it means I got it from Half Price Books. If you don't see the tag, that means it's part of that dollar bin, that dollar yard sale I went to. So like I said, they're all mixed together now, so you might see some stuff again I've already shown you. But this is awesome. Many Faces of Wolverine. I thought this was kind of really relevant, especially with the new movie with all the different variants on them. You can see a lot of them right there on that cover. Then here's Legends of the Dark Claw, number 1. Absolutely gorgeous for $1. I mean, come on. Here we have Red Sonja and Claw, number 4. That's an amazing Jim Lee cover. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. Absolutely amazing Jim Lee cover. Then we have Spider-Man and Deadpool Monsters Unleashed, number 1. This is the fried pie variant cover. I remember when the fried pies used to be awesome. This is Infamous Iron Man number 5. And I absolutely love this cover. Let me see if I can turn that just a little bit. There you go. Absolutely love that cover. It's a really great cover. I have no idea what's going on. But for $1, I'll pick it up. Next we have up Spawn's Universe number 1. With the Gunslinger Spawn, and of course that's a J. Scott Campbell cover, so you know I was going to grab that. Next we have Mechanics number 6, and this is, I don't like the art on this, but this is a Kitty Pryde. So here's number 3, so of course I was going to get it. I'm trying to get all of her Kitty Pryde stuff out I can. And here's number 5. I think I'm missing number 2 now. I think I have all but 1. Go ahead and stop this and put these over to the side. Here we have Silver Surfer number 35. This ain't the best condition. It's kind of like the return of Thanos to the Marvel Universe after a long absence. Great story, absolutely an amazing artwork, but for $1, I'm not going to leave this behind. It's a great reader copy. Then Silver Surfer 46. And 48. These are all both run fillers. I'm trying to get all the Ron Lim Silver Surfer. I think it goes to like 1 to 96 maybe. Here we have a Conan the Barbarian. Awesome issue. Bunch of people die in this issue. And we have an Uncanny X-Men, the versus Conan variant. Absolutely gorgeous J. Scott Campbell cover, as you know, of course. Does he not doesn't do anything but gorgeous covers? Then we have a Swamp Thing, number 5. This was kind of cool. This was actually a $10 comic. Wolverine Origins, and it's a Wizard World Texas sketch variant by Joe Quesada. Absolutely gorgeous cover. That's freaking awesome. And here we have Batman Danger Girl. Awesome Campbell cover. You know I was going to get it. This thing actually goes for quite a bit of money. Like, I think it's like $10 or something like that, for considering the fact that what I paid for it. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I know like $10 not a lot of money, but you know, when you're dealing with most of these comics in here are, you know, $10 comics or $1 comics, that is a pretty good deal. Next up we have The Darkness. This was a $20 comic, and this is from the Wizard World Texas, the VIP first look. I can't find anything about this, but what the coolest thing is about this is that nice Mark Silverstreet autograph at the bottom there. Absolutely gorgeous. Great comic. I kind of like this case it came in too, but I paid $20 for that, so it was a little bit more expensive. I paid $15 for this next one. Red Sonja, Sea Devil with a Sword, and it is the blue chrome version. It goes for about $50, so you know, for getting it for $15 is one heck of a steal in my opinion. Absolutely awesome cover and Silverstreet stuff. They had a bunch of Silverstreet stuff at the store I got this at. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can get some more after Terrific Con, if I have it come back with any money. Next up we have X-Men Black #1. It's that Magneto cover by J. Scott Campbell. Okay. Then we have a House of X. Scotty Young Cup variant. Pretty cool. I think that's issue... I think it says 5 of 6. I think this ended up being a double. I swear I thought I read it wrong, but that's the problem that gets with these legacy numbers and normal numbers. Sometimes I get them confused on my list and I end up getting something I already had. But I'm not going to turn it down. I don't mind having a second sometimes. I'll probably just put it in a giveaway or something. Next we have House of X. This is #5 for sure, and this is the Savage Land variant with Rogue and Gambit and Wolverine up front and center there. Here we have X-Men #18, the Peach Momoko variant with X-23 there with a couple of wolves. I don't like Peach Momoko's artwork all the time, but when it's like this, when it's like very well done, and I don't know how to describe it, but I like this. Some of her other work I don't like. I don't care much for it. Next we have Elektra, first issue of one of her series. I think this ain't a book worth anything, but I still wanted to grab it. Next we have Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond, and I want to say I got like 4 copies of that for $1. I mean, he sells on average about $6 to $7, so I knew these are easy to get rid of. And you got Sexy MJ, Sexy Felicia Hardy. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed all those that he had. I think I left 1 or 2 behind, but I grabbed a lot of them. I know that's terrible. Next up we have Venom Lethal Protector #4. Nice Venom and Doom cover, kind of relevant right now. Next one, you know, it's like Michael Turner art. This is Superman Batman #9. It's not the good one. That would be this one right here, #8, the New Girl in Town. First Supergirl. Absolutely love that artwork. And a little more Michael Turner goodness. New Fantastic Four, number 547. He did a lot of the covers for Fantastic Four right at this time. Next up, we have a Conan Barbarian, $2.35. Ignore the sticker; it was $1. Unless I say otherwise, they were $1. Yeah, this one was $1. It's Ron Lim cover. Had to get it for my Conan run, and then here's $1.55. Again, another $1 one. This one was not $1, but I picked it up because my copy is nowhere near as good as this copy is. This copy was, I paid $18 for it, a little bit more pricier, but it's X-Men 122, that awesome Colossus cover. Mine was missing a piece, I think, in the back. And this one's all together, and I just, for $18, where I was getting it, I was like, you know what? I can go ahead and pay that little extra. Okay, next up we have, I love this, Weapon Plus, World War IV, and it's Manslaughter. It's awesome man thing, killer creature. I have not read this. I've got to read it to find out what's going on, but this is a pretty cool cover. I just love that cover. Next up we have, I'm just kind of trying to grab randomly, Spider-Man and Daredevil, Marvel Knights, Part 3 of 4. I want to say, is that an Alex Ross cover? I'm almost positive that's an Alex Ross cover. What's really weird is that looks like freaking Dr. Fate. I don't know. Anybody knows for sure, let me know. I'll try to look it up to see if I can find out any more information about it. I just thought it was a cool cover. Next we have a Venom Homecoming, True Believers number 1. I just like that cover. I got quite a few Venom covers, so I grab them when I can. This was a variant cover I didn't have. I thought that was kind of cool. But I got this whole Superman Unchained run, awesome artwork by Jim Lee. But there you have your Spider-Man facing off against Brainiac. But it looks more like Lex Luthor Brainiac, to be honest. I don't know what's going on there. But I just thought it was a kind of I'd never seen any of the variant covers for it, except for there's like a couple of the early ones. Here we got Gen 13, number 21. One I was missing from my Campbell run on Gen 13. Here we have John Romita Jr., Image Kick-Ass issue number 1. Oh, I thought this was really cool for $1. This is Lone Wolf and Cub, issue number 1 from First Publishing, with an introduction by Frank Miller. If you've never read these books, they're based off. There's some old samurai movies, and these are based off of them, or they're based off this. I think these are based off them because they're really old and black and white and stuff. But basically, this is a guy walking around with this kid, and he does some crazy stuff. Lightning Sword of Death is one of them. If you ever get a chance and you find that, go ahead and rent that. Okay, next up we have Carnage, number 14, Variant Edition. Part of the other storyline from Venom. I just thought that was kind of a cool cover. We have G.I. Joe number 50, which features a special sneak preview of G.I. Joe Special Missions. And then I have a G.I. Joe number 62. Joe's got captured by some Russians, it looks like, or Chinese, one of the two. Can't make it out. Back then, they used to draw them almost exactly the same, so I think they could just kind of change it however they wanted to that week. And whoever being deemed the worst. Next up, we have a Web of Spider-Man, number 93, guest starring Moon Knight with the Hobgoblin Reborn Part 1. Pretty cool. This one I didn't even mean to grab, but, I don't mind it. The Brian Michael Bendis, David Mack run of Daredevil is really good. That's when you got Echo and all of them, so it's there. We're going to go about 5 more, and we'll be about halfway done with this, and then we will pick up with it on a second video. First thing else, we got X-Men 2005, the Marvel Official Universe Handbook, with Colossus nice front and center there. Really cool. My main thing was it's got Lockheed right there. Look at that. Yeah, Lockheed, front and center. Then we got Original Sin number 3, Answers at All Cost. I have no idea what's going on with this book, but I'd get something to just to read a little bit of it. Next up, we have Venom Separation Anxiety number 1. This is like one of those ones that like puffs up, like where you can feel the people. Next, we have Dr. Aphra number 9. I have no idea what's going on this. I got a buddy who collects Star Wars, so I grabbed it just in case he wanted it. Then this is I'm almost positive an Alex Ross cover. I'd be surprised if it's not. But this is Squadron Supreme number 4. Then we have a variant edition of Spider-Woman number 5. And last but not least of this part of the run, we're going to go ahead and show you the Uncanny X-Men AVX number 8. Bald Colossus with magic on top of him, being the big brother protecting little sis. And that's it for this first part. I might end up having to do 3 parts on this box just because I added stuff, because I also have my pickups from the this past New Comic Book Day, so that will be in the next video. We'll just start it off right with that newer stuff, and then we'll jump into the older stuff. But hey, if you guys saw something that I did not see that has some value, please let me know, other than what I already told you was valuable, but some of the ones that I didn't mention that were actually just dollar books. Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, I always say, check in with your friends, family, loved ones, make sure they're okay, make sure they know you're doing okay. And as always, don't forget, collectors up, collectors. Peace. I'm out.